Good evening and welcome to the City of Champaign Township meeting for March 3rd, 2020. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Board Member Gladney,
Present.
Kyles. Here. Bianfetti,
Here.
Stock. Here. Beck,
Here.
Bricks,
Here.
Bruno,
Here.
Foreman. Chairperson Finan.
Here. Township Supervisor Cornstrom.
Thank you, Your Honor. Unfortunately, our new Director of Prosperity Gardens couldn't make it tonight. So if I may, we'll just read her bio briefly. You'll be seeing her quite a bit in the future. But Nicole Bridges currently serves as the City of Champaign Township Director of Prosperity Gardens. She graduated University of Illinois ACES with a degree in agriculture and environmental communications. She's served in AmeriCorps, Vista Volunteer in Champaign, and worked 2 years in community-based programs in Zambia, Africa, as a member of the U.S. Peace Corps. Nicole continues to engage with her international partners and travels to various parts of Africa to serve as an educational resource. When not in the gardens, Nicole is chasing around her very busy 2-year-old, cheering on the Illini and spending time with her family and friends. Nicole, as I said, will be very prominent as we move forward in our gardens.
Thank you. Town Board Member Stock.
Chairperson Finan. I move that we approve the minutes of the regular board meeting from February 4th, 2020. Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Do we have any correspondence?
We have none, Your Honor.
Expenditures?
Person Finan, I move that we approve the summary of expenditures for January of 2020. Second.
Is there any discussion? Supervisor, do you want to say anything?
No, Your Honor, I have nothing extra.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We have the next annual town meeting to approve. So do you,
I move that we approve the annual town meeting agenda. Second.
and the date will be April 14th, 2020, and we're going to start at 7. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We are now at the point of our meeting for audience participation on township business. Anyone wish to address the town board? Seeing none, any town board member comments? Supervisor.
Just briefly, as I noted, our Prosperity Gardens project is really starting to kick up. We've planted seeds in the greenhouse, and our See You at Work participants have transitioned from litter abatement and beautification now towards pretty much fully working at the gardens. And so that's really exciting. We've had some really positive remarks from them, I think, about just the quality and type of work they're doing. And so far that's moving along well. We're adding a third day to our See at Work program in March. And so we'll now be there 3 days a week and doing very little beautification and almost entirely garden work. So we're excited about what that looks like moving forward. And I encourage everyone to follow our social media. We're excited to add a lot of garden pictures to that. Outside of that, our emergency rental assistance program continues to be robust, and we see a consistent amount of individuals who are coming to us who are housing insecure. And so that program will likely continue moving on towards next year, and our partnership with RPC in Cunningham Township will likely continue in some way or another. So we're meeting the needs of the public, and unfortunately the needs continue to be strong.
Thank you. Need a motion?
Madam Chairperson Finan, I move that we adjourn. Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We are adjourned into the City of Champaign Council meeting for March 3rd, 2020. I invite you to join me for a moment of silence, followed by the pledge. Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Gladney,
Present.
Kyles. Pianfetti.
Here.
Stock.
Here.
Beck.
Here.
Briggs.
Here.
Bruno.
Here.
Foreman. Mayor Finan.
Here, City Manager.
Thank you, Your Honor. This evening, it is my pleasure to introduce 3 employees to the members of the City Council as well as to our community. The first person that I would like to introduce is Kimberly Butson. Kimberly is the new administrative assistant working in our Neighborhood Services Department. In that role, she's going to be front-facing for community and customer service. She'll be working on the department's webpage. She'll be providing a number of administrative functions. But she has a long history of working in the public sector. She has an associate's degree from our own Parkland College, and she has worked at Champaign Unit 4 Schools, the Urbana School District, and the Pavilion Foundation. One of the things that she's most looking forward to is getting more engaged in the programs that the city is offering its citizens, and she's looking forward to attending some of our summer block parties sponsored by Neighborhood Services. So I'd like to welcome Kimberly to our team. The next person I'd like to introduce is Ruben Sanchez Ortega. Ruben is a meter collector, meter repair worker in the Public Works Department. People who only receive parking from the customer side don't realize what a significant operation it is in order to collect our revenue and maintain our meters and maintain our parking system. And we have very dedicated people like Ruben who are helping us do that. He has his high school diploma from Central High School, so go Maroons. I hope my son didn't hear me just say that. And one of the things that I think is so interesting, he started with us as a seasonal worker and then was in forestry and then worked in the forestry section as a laborer, so this is actually a promoted position for him. But the story that I love is that the way he found out about employment at the city is he's an Uber driver. And he was an Uber driver, and one day, one of his passengers was an employee of the city of Champaign who talked about how great it was to work for the city and encouraged him to look for job opportunities here. So we got really, really lucky, and it's because our employees like to work here and are willing to talk it up. We are lucky now to have Ruben, so congratulations. And the next person I'd like to introduce is Rusty Hunt. Rusty is a sewer maintenance worker too, in our sewer division in Public Works. Again, I've talked about this a lot. The good news about having professional people maintaining and working on our sewer system is hopefully if we do it well, the rest of us can take for granted that our sewer system is well maintained and working and we never need to think about it again. He actually has been with the city for 6.5 years now. He started as a laborer too in building services, and he has, one of his first assignments was actually painting of the council chambers, which the council chambers still looks lovely, so that's amazing. He was promoted to sewer maintenance worker 1 in 2014, and now as a sewer maintenance worker 2, one of the things he's looking forward to is actually assisting his fellow employees, mentoring, teaching, helping to supervise the work. And so the other tidbit that we need to know is that he is Cole Hunt's father. So we like to keep it a family. Cole is one of our firefighters. So welcome, congratulations to your new position, Rusty.
Looks like me. Madam Mayor, I move that we approve the minutes of June 25th, 2019, August 13th, 2019, September 24th, 2019, and February 4th, 2020.
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Do we have any correspondence?
We have none, Your Honor.
Okay, we do have a public hearing, and it relates to the annexation agreement between the City of Champaign and Champaign Community Unit School District Number 4, located at 75 West Olympian Drive. I'd like to open this public hearing. And the purpose of the public hearing is to provide an opportunity for all persons interested in or affected by the proposed annexation agreement for 75 West Olympian Drive between the City of Champaign and the Champaign Community Unit School District Number 4 to express their views. The area of property which is subject to the proposed annexation agreement is approximately 40 acres and is located at 75 West Olympian Drive. The proposed annexation agreement includes an area general plan outlining the arrangement of zoning districts and important rights-of-way through the subject property. Of the approximately 40 acres included within the parcel's borders, a 7.45 acre area in the northwest corner of the parcel is proposed to be zoned for the CN Commercial Neighborhood Zoning District. A 5-acre area in the southwest corner of the parcel is proposed to be zoned for the SF2 single-family and two-family zoning district, and the remaining 27.55-acre area is proposed to be zoned for the MF2 multifamily medium-density zoning district. The area general plan also shows 2 connections to the future extension of Neal Street. No waivers are requested in the proposed annexation agreement. Notice of the public hearing was published on January 31st, 2020 in the News Gazette. If anyone desires to express his or her views on the proposed annexation, please come forward and be recognized. Don't have to.
Do you want to swear me in?
You don't need to. You just
Okay,
need to
great.
state your name and address for the record.
Mayor, members of the council, my name is Pat Fitzgerald. I'm a local attorney representing the school district, available to answer any questions you may have on this matter. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else? I now declare the public hearing closed. Thank you for your comments. So with that, will the clerk please call the first bill?
Council Bill number 2020-13, a resolution approving an intergovernmental agreement with the University of Illinois for the installation of smart sensors on city-owned property.
Second?
The purpose of this council bill is to approve an agreement with the University of Illinois to install and utilize smart sensors on city-owned property for a 10-year period. Are there any technical questions or any motions? Okay. Councilmember Beck.
So I am just wanting to follow up on some of the questions that I had previously when we were taking a look at this. Some of the,
Councilmember
Yes,
Beck?
yes.
We're asking that this be postponed to a future meeting because
Okay,
we are not
is that the-
prepared. That's the motion the administration is requesting tonight
Okay,
because we
okay.
need additional time to thoroughly answer the questions.
okay, great, that's fine. I didn't see that in here.
I'm
so
sorry.
I missed it, I'm sorry. I
It's
missed
in
it.
the very front of the packet.
Oh, okay. Oh, I skipped the very first page. That's why I was actually looking at the explanation.
I'm
instead.
sorry.
All right. Okay, thank you.
So do we have any motions?
I'd be prepared to vote on it tonight, so I'm not moving.
Okay. Are there any technical questions? Okay, go ahead. Councilmember Foreman?
Are we motioning to table this bill tonight?
I need someone to do that. I can't make a motion.
Well, I will move to table this until further,
Want it deferred, Fred?
Yeah, there's a motion proposed in there, and the motion is to postpone.
It's right here.
To postpone this council bill again until such additional information that was requested by the council can be presented at a meeting. That's the motion,
yes, I see
to
it.
postpone.
Is that your motion, Councilmember Beck?
I was getting ready to read it, actually. Now I can read it for the record. That I move to postpone Council Bill 2020-013 to a regular meeting in the future when administration is able to present further information concerning use of cameras and the security of data.
Second?
Is there any further discussion? No. Is it debatable, Fred?
No,
It's-
it just is the time.
Okay, so it's not debatable. So all those, or will the clerk please call the roll?
Councilmember Gladney,
Yes.
Kyles. Yes. Pianfetti,
Yes.
Stock,
No.
Beck,
Yes.
Bricks,
Yes.
Bruno,
No.
Foreman, Mayor Finan.
Yes, Council Bill passes 8-2.
I mean, postpone.
Postpone.
I'm sorry,
7-2.
7-2. To postpone it, sorry, not, the motion passes 7-2. Will the clerk please call the next bill?
Council Bill number 2020-17, an ordinance approving an annexation agreement between the City of Champaign and Champaign Community Unit School District Number 4.
Second?
The purpose of this council bill is to approve an annexation agreement with the Champaign Community Unit School District Number 4 for property Unit 4 owns at 75 West Olympian Drive. As a reminder, 6 votes are required for passage. Are there any technical questions? Councilmember Stock.
Is this all the land that Unit 4 owns in that area, or is this only a portion?
It's essentially half. It's the northern 40 of the total of roughly 80 acres that they own. The southern 40 was purchased from the Atkins Group and came with some restrictions in terms of the use of that property. So for right now, they're only dealing with the 40 to the northern side.
So would that, I'm just thinking from a geographic perspective, so we would annex the 40 to the north, but then there would be a 40 to the south that would not be annexed? Does that
Yep.
pose any problems potentially down the road, or does it matter?
No, I don't think it poses any problems. It'll establish the alignment for Neal Street. They're not asking for any waivers. The land use is consistent with our comprehensive plan. So it's not unlike other situations we've had on the fringe where a parcel develops ahead of another parcel and we just have to wait until that fills in.
Councilmember Beck.
So we would be responsible for the creation of the Neal Street extension and the other extension on the other side? I don't know what street that is. Or would that be put into like further developments that would be their, like a co-responsibility?
It'd be a requirement of the ultimate developer of the property.
Okay, all right. So that's not in the agreement then?
No, basically, they're asking for no waivers, so they'll have to just comply fully with the subdivision regulations when it develops.
All right, thank you.
Councilmember Foreman.
What are those restrictions that you mentioned?
Well, I don't have all that information off the top of my head. I think primarily that it needs to be used for a school or school purposes. And beyond that, you might ask the district's representative that's here tonight.
Do you want him to come forward?
If you could please define,
It's a little odd, but yes.
we could please define school purposes or what the school district would consider that in being? Specifically, is this for an athletic field?
So when the school district acquired the real estate in question, it predated a referendum being approved by the community. The community approved the referendum, but chose not to see this site developed with a high school. At the time the school board bought the property, the prior school board entered into an agreement with the Atkins family, who was the seller, that said the only thing this 40 acres could be used for was a high school. Referendum obviously made that a little bit of a problem. So the school board went back to the Atkins family, and the Atkins family agreed to some relief from the restrictions. What the Atkins family agreed to was it could be used for a middle school, it could be used for a grade school, it could be used for athletic fields, it could be used for administration, anything that had to do with the school, it could be used for. But by way of example, the school district could not sell that 40 acres to a residential developer without the Atkins family agreeing to that. Thank you.
Anyone else? Councilmember Stock.
Pat, I'm sorry. I guess we're doing technical questions with you. So the 40 acres that you're referring to is not the 40 we're annexing though, right? This 40 doesn't have any of those restrictions?
That's correct.
Okay.
And what the 40 that we're discussing this evening represents is an asset of Unit 4. And given that it's not going to be used for the high school, the community decided to keep Central. The thinking is to try to maximize the potential value of this land, in the thinking that down the road, there may be a developer that would want to acquire the land, and then those funds could be converted to more direct school-related uses.
Anyone else? Anyone in the audience wish to address this issue, please step forward. Seeing none, any council comment? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Gladney,
Yes.
Kyles. Yes. Pianfetti,
Yes.
Stock,
Yes.
Beck,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Bruno,
Yes.
Foreman. Yes. Mayor Finan.
Yes, council bill passes 9-0. Please call the next bill.
Council Bill number 2020-18, a resolution approving the final plat of the Club Car Wash subdivision.
Second?
The purpose of this council bill is to approve the final plat of the Club Car Wash subdivision located at 2613 North Prospect Avenue. The subdivision will divide an 8.9 acre parcel on the north side of Meyer Drive and the west side of Prospect Avenue into 2 lots. Are there any technical questions? Anyone in the audience wish to address this issue? Council comment? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Gladney,
Yes.
Kyles. Yes. Pianfetti,
Yes.
Stock,
Yes.
Beck,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Bruno,
Yes.
Foreman. Yes. Mayor Finan.
Yes, council bill passes 9-0. Please call the next bill.
Council Bill number 2020-19, an ordinance amending sections 37-32 and 37-359.2 of the Champaign Municipal Code 1985 as amended.
Second?
The purpose of this council bill is to amend the zoning ordinance definition of recovery home land use to accommodate supportive group housing for formerly incarcerated individuals. Are there any technical questions? Anyone in the audience wish to address this issue? Council comment? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Gladney,
Yes.
Kyles. Yes. Pianfetti,
Yes.
Stock,
Yes.
Beck,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Bruno,
Yes.
Foreman. Mayor Finan.
Yes, council bill passes 9-0. Please call the next bill.
Council Bill number 2020-20, a resolution approving an agreement granting a gas utility license to Ameren, Illinois Company.
I move that we approve Council Bill 2020-20. I've been waiting for that all year, by the way.
Second?
The purpose of Council Bill 2020-20 is to approve an agreement granting a gas utility license, also known as a franchise, to Ameren, Illinois, for a period of 10 years in the city of Champaign. Are there any technical questions? Anyone in the audience wish to address this issue? Council comment? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Gladney,
Yes.
Kyles. Yes. Pianfetti,
Yes.
Stock,
Yes.
Beck,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Bruno,
Yes.
Foreman. Yes. Mayor Finan.
Yes, council bill passes 9-0. Please call the last council bill.
Council Bill number 2020-21, a resolution approving a software license and service agreement for pay-by-cell parking services.
Second?
This council bill approves a 5-year software license and service agreement with Passport Labs, Inc. to continue providing pay-by-cell parking services. The cost is $71,250 for the 5-year agreement, $1,187.50 monthly, plus 10 cents per transaction, estimated at $55,000 for the first year, with projected growth rate of 1.5% annually for each subsequent year. Are there any technical questions? Anyone in the audience wish to address this issue? Council comment? Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Gladney,
Yes.
Kyles. Yes. Pianfetti,
Yes.
Stock,
Yes.
Beck,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Bruno,
Yes.
Foreman. Yes. Mayor Finan.
Yes, council bill passes 9-0. We are now at the point of our meeting for audience participation. If anyone wishes to address the council on any topic, please step forward. Seeing none, any council comments? I thought it would be nice to let everyone know that we received a letter this week on behalf of the Arbor Day Foundation, congratulating the city of Champaign on being recognized in 2019 as a Tree City USA. So pretty cool. And with that, City Manager, do you have anything?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to just make a brief statement about preparedness and information that is of public concern related to the coronavirus. Obviously, there's a lot of information in the media. I want to kind of point out the way the city engages on a countywide level for all emergency preparedness activities. We are part of a group called the Regional Emergency Coordination Group that is facilitated by Champaign County Emergency Management Agency. All of the municipalities, the public safety agencies, representatives of the medical community all convene collaboratively on issues such as this. This afternoon was a meeting of the policy group with representatives from across the county to begin discussing kind of a cohesive and collaborative way of communicating with the public and making sure that our community is prepared. There's also regular meetings with the public information group so that we're getting good, constructive, real-time information out to the public. Those groups are going to meet weekly as we're trying to make sure that we are responding and doing what is best for our community. And it is led by CU Public Health, who is the lead entity on that group on matters related to public health. So I just wanted to give some context for the fact that we are on the ground working on this locally. I think our community has been recognized for many years as being a lot more collaborative and functional in countywide emergency preparedness because we have such a high level of intergovernmental cooperation. And as more information is available, we'll continue to brief the council, and our communications staff will be directly engaged in supporting CUPHD in getting good information out to the community about both preparedness and response. And with that, I'd also like to remind the council that we are requesting a closed session this evening to discuss collective negotiating matters.
All right. So we need, is there anyone in the, we did audience, didn't we? Already? So it's you, voucher.
Vouchers. Madam Mayor, I move that we approve the vendor payments in the amount of $2,784,911.14.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Madam Mayor, I move that we approve the payroll of February 21st, 2020 in the amount of $1,857,168.27.
Second.
And there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
That's me. Madam Mayor, I move that we move into closed session for collective negotiating matters, followed by adjournment.
Second.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilmember Gladney,
Yes.
Kyles. Yes. Pianfetti.
Yes.
Stock. Yes. Beck. Yes. Briggs.
Yes.
Bruno.
Yes.
Foreman. Mayor Finan.
Yes, we are recessed into closed session to be followed by adjournment.